Oh, thank you. You're so kind. I'm just waiting to hit the socials here. So there we go. All right, we are up and running. I'll see you soon. I'll sing a song before we start.
Okay.
But okay.
Thanks.
All right.
Thanks. So I'm interested in the Russian community because my grandmother's parents were from Kiev when it was Russia, and they were my great grandfather's last name is Abarbanel, which is and the oral history in my family is that we're related to Don Isaac Abarbanel, who's a Torah commentator, and he was the personal advisor to Isabella, the queen, Ferdinand and Isabel, and he actually was their matchmaker, I think. And our money was used to finance the boats, those three little boats to America, and our money was used to run the place after we were thrown out. And he came just almost close to getting them to reverse the Inquisition, but no go. And the Inquisitor was a convert. He'd been Jewish. So. But the reason I brought this up is that they came to the U.S. from Russia, and there's something about the DNA in that general area that it's all kind of classified as Ashkenazi. And I don't believe that we were. And there are other Abarbanels in Russia, Chaim Podek, and other people. So I don't really understand. Yes, Kathleen, it is heartbreaking that the Inquisitor was Jewish, Tomás de Torquemada. But I just wonder about the classification of DNA because my second cousin, who's same generation as me, in the Abarbanel family, she did her genealogy and was told she's Ashkenazi. And we've been telling this story in my life for the last 50 plus years, 60 years, and I don't know, and so I just wonder if the regular old send your DNA in places are not somewhat prejudiced in this regard. They're not dividing people up.
Well, my father's parents came from Poland, and my grandfather came over, and 4 years later, he brought my grandmother and my father. My father was 5 years old, and I have a photograph of my father dressed in, looks like little boy Fauntleroy, but with a little cane on the boat, coming over. But they were separated for 4 years.
Yeah, my grandfather's family too. Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
My grandmother came from Kiev, and
Oh,
I don't know the DNA, but definitely Ashkenazi. And they met. My grandparents met on the boat, on the way here. So whatever that was, but they're definitely Ashkenazi, and all their mannerisms and all their beliefs, whatever.
well, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's okay.
Something I saw, I think it was a YouTube video about, is that everyone, all Ashkenazi Jews are within 30th cousins of each other. So we are all cousins.
Oh, good.
All four of my grandparents came from Hungary when it was part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire.
Yeah.
In fact, they all came from the same province.
Yeah. My my grandfather was actually from a town that was I think German speaking, and but it was Austria-Hungary. He was. What province are they from?
Marmor.
Or more. Yeah.
My family,
What,
It's now part of, I believe, the Czech Republic.
yeah, yeah.
And actually, the name Marmor comes from the ancient Roman word for marble,
Huh. Wow.
because marble was quarried in that area and then transported to Rome.
So Hungarian must have Latin loanwords because it's a Finno-Ugric
Probably.
language. Yeah, yeah.
Probably.
my family on my father's side, I guess dad always thought that they were German, which they are. A lot of them are. But when they did some genealogy, they discovered the matriarch was actually from Prussia, which is now Poland. And one time they went to this family reunion, mock family reunion, and that's when the man was saying, that came from Russia, which is now Poland. And my dad's sitting there more Polish jokes in this family, but then my mom's side, I came from Ireland and Scotland and came over here, and some of them got in with the Muskogee native. So I got a little bit of that in me. I can tell people I'm kind of like a mixed drink. I get a little bit of everything. I hear your kitty.
Yeah, she's holding court.
Oh, that's
Are
nice.
you behind me, Ginger?
Thank you. He's not in your synagogue.
No, maybe I'm
That's
gonna get rid of my synagogue, actually.
no.
It's the Tokyo synagogue, so
Really?
I'll trade it in for my living room in Hawaii.
Oh, okay.
Then she should be. Are you visible? Yeah, there you are.
Oh, hey there. Oh, you look like my buttercup. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a ginger.
Yeah.
There's actually a game it's a 3D logic puzzle kind of game where you set up a table in kind of a living room area, and there are 6 cats sitting at the table. And then you read the description of who caused what mischief, and you figure out exactly which place each cat is supposed to be in. It's called Cat Crimes. And the first 5 times my students played this game, the villain was Ginger. And I said, okay, I think this is a pattern. So if you need to bet, go with Ginger.
Yeah. Oh. What's the matter, Ginger? We should all go 1, 2, 3. Hello.
She wants to go outside, but she can only be supervised because of her immune system. She needs to be watched. So.
We've made a little kitty jungle out in our place. It's it's fenced in. They can get outside but be protected. But I've seen some pretty nice catios.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah.
This is a jungle. We have a real jungle out there. Unfortunately, we had an interloper that infected Ginger that came up and right into the house and on the lanai fighting with her and caused 2 wounds and other problems. Yeah.
Oops, there she goes. Ego. Oh,
Yes.
is it girl or boy? Girl.
It's a girl. Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, actually, Doc, I was wondering if we could ask you for a twofer tonight. If you might share another poem with us while we're here.
You mean before the service starts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have something that you might be able to?
Oh, I think I might just have something.
Okay.
Ah.
I've Do you know how I make you, I let you share? I know what I can do. Hang on a sec. See, I'm used to using my own Zoom, not the Sim Shalom. Okay.
There's it's you have to do it, and I don't remember how.
Kyoyu host Suru.
I think Rabbi Shush has to make him a co-host, and then he can share.
Just a second. Okay, now I did it. You can share.
I can share. Okay.
I'm sorry, I had to read all that in Japanese, and it was.
All right. This is not any kind of love poem which I would put on when Rabbi Steve is singing the songs and so on, but I think everyone will enjoy. Words of light framed in life, words to teach, to point the way, words on which to build and a revelation, words to express the soul and the love within, words of creation and the soul of a people, eternal words and an eternal flame. Torah.
Well,
Doc, could you read that one more time?
Okay. Words of light framed in life, words to teach, to point the way, words on which to build and a revelation, words to express the soul and the love within, words of creation and the soul of a people, eternal words and an eternal flame. Torah.
Thank you. That's really beautiful.
very meaningful. Really meaningful.
And I need to turn off my sharing.
You know, Doc, the whole time you were talking, I was thinking about South Euclid, and my friend Gail Yaspin, whose mother and grandmother lived with them, and of course, and they spoke Hungarian to each other. These were like Hungarian Jews, and my memory of that is in South Euclid. I mean, I think they were. They were right on the border. She went to Wiley and Heights, but they were right behind Cedar Center.
Yeah, I know where that section of South Euclid somehow got incorporated into the Cleveland Heights University High School District.
Yeah. But the house was amazing. It had like crawl spaces and all these things, and it was like every time I went there, I discovered something new. But I remember, the language they were speaking to each other. I've had this with Finnish as well. It didn't sound like anything else I'd ever heard. So,
yeah.
Did your family also speak Hungarian?
Well, my grandparents did, but those who bore me did not. And I use that terminology because of what happened in my infancy and early youth.
Do we want to ask any more questions, or do we want to leave it at?
Well, I only really knew my one set of grandparents. The other two passed away, one before I was born and one when I was just a couple of years old. And the ones that I knew were divorced.
Okay.
long divorced.
Before it was popular.
Yeah. And one was in the Cleveland area and the other one lived in Florida. So,
Yeah.
and I didn't get to know him until I was 17, 18 years old.
Uh, yeah. There's a really rich, huge Jewish community in the greater Cleveland area.
Yes.
My junior high school, Wiley, which is down the street from you, was 97% Jewish when I went there. So. I actually was at a party in Kona, and there were like 3 people who had graduated from my high school in the room.
Interesting.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was a Kona Beshalom event. It was at someone's house, and I just couldn't believe it. Yeah.
Well, the first Friday of next month, my class, which was the class of 1960 from Shaw High School in East Cleveland, is having their 66th annual reunion.
How did they come upon 66?
Well, subtract 1960 from 2026, and you've got 66 years.
Yeah, I just.
But we've been doing an annual picnic. And
Oh, you're
reunion.
annual. Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
we're
amazing.
annual.
Oh, that's really cool. That's really
And there's of a class of about 500 there. No, 525 exactly. There are maybe 70, 75 of us left.
cool. Oh, wow. Yeah.
But hey, that's life.
Yeah. So, Rabbi Shush, do you have some uplifting song for us?
I can do that, I think.
Okay. Thank you.
I
That
think
would
I
be
can
so
do
sweet
that.
of you. Yes.
Let's see here. Ki eshmera Shabbat yishmereni. Ki eshmera Shabbat yishmereni. Ohi leomead beino uveini. Ohi leomead beino uveini. Ki eshmera Shabbat yishmereni. Ki eshmera Shabbat yishmereni. Ohi leomead beino uveini. Ohi leomead beino uveini. Beino uveini. I don't want to play too much because I'm playing so much during the service
Right, of
that
course, of course.
I don't want to. Oh,
Right.
yeah.
So I'm going to grab my talit.
I shall as well. And then we'll share the screen and get started.
Okay.
All righty. We're going to give this a go here. See how it works. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yay! It worked. Can everybody see? Yeah? Woohoo!
Good, good.
All right. Well, I'm going to just leave it here for a second. Rabbi Sherry, I'm going to let you deal with the chat. I'm going to try and just ignore it.
Okay.
If there's something I need to know, tell me to check the chat if you're chatting to me. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Beautiful. Well, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. I'm going to undo the share for a minute just so I can take a minute to welcome everybody. Hi, hi, hi. Wonderful. Shabbat Shalom. So we know that Rabbi Steve is in Ireland, in Dublin. It's probably middle of the night for him now. Hope he's resting well and having a great time.
He was doing a gig. If you saw it on Facebook, it looked like he was in a bar. It looked like a bar. I don't know. But
Awesome.
he had his, yeah, and they were singing along.
Beautiful.
It was very, yes, it was very nice.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right.
It's midnight
So
there.
it is.
And I-
It is. It is. It is. All right. So I'm going to share the screen again. Od Ba'am one more time. And we will start the service. We'll start just by being grateful to be together. We'll sing a little Hine Matov. Hine Matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Well, I invite you to feel your feet on the floor, feel your tushies in the chairs, and let's bring the candle light of Shabbat to our eyes 3 times. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu להדליק נר של שבת. May the Lord protect and defend you. May God always shield you from shame. May you come to be in Yisrael a shining name. May you be like Ruth and like Esther. May you be deserving of praise. Strengthen us, O Lord, and keep us from the stranger's way. May God bless you and grant you long life. May the Lord fulfill our Sabbath prayer for you. May God make you good husbands and wives. May God send you loved ones who will care for you. May the Lord protect and defend you. May the Lord preserve you from pain. Favor them, O Lord, with happiness and peace. Oh, hear our Sabbath prayer. Amen. Amen. We invite Cantor Jacob to the Bima for Shalom Aleichem.
Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Shalom Aleichem, Malake Hasharet, Malake Elyon. Mimelech, Malke Hamlakim, Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Boakem Lishalom, Malake Hashalom, Malake Elyon. Mimelech, Malke Hamlakim, Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Lie, 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 lie. Yeah, lie, 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 yeah, lie, lie, lie. Lie, 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 yeah, lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 yeah, lie, lie, lie. Archuni l'shalom, malake hashalom, malake elyon. Mimelech, malke hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. Zetkem l'shalom, malake hashalom, malake elyon. Mimelech, malke hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. Lie, 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 lie. Yeah, lie, lie, lie. Yeah, lie, 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 yeah, lie, 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 yeah, lie, 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 yeah, lie, lie, lie. Yes, Lakadodi. Lekadodi li krakala, pene shabane kabela. Lekadodi li krakala, pene shabane kabela. Shamor bezakor bedi borekad ishmi anu, el kameyu karadonai ekad. Ushemo echad l'shem multiferet v'hiliti la l'echadodi l'ikrakala pene shabbat nekabela boi v'shalom ateret bala gam b'simcha uv'sakala tokemune am segula Boikala, lechadodi, likrakala, pene shabane kabela, lechadodi, likrakala, pene shabane kabela.
Toda Rabah, Cantor Jacob. We have come to our Tehillim, to our Psalms, and we'll start with Psalm 92. Tzadikatamar yifrach ke'erez balavanon yizke shetulim bevet Adonai bechazrot Elohinu yafrichu O Genuvun Beseva Deshenim Verananim Yeyu Lahagid Ki Yeshar Adonai Tsuri Tsuri ולא הבלטה בו. And because it is Elul, we chant Psalm 27. It's a psalm, but we chant it or read it at least once or twice during every day. אחת שאלתי מאת אדוני אותה בקש, שביתי בבית אדוני כל ימי חיי. שמע אדוני קולי, שמע אדוני קולי, שמע אדוני קולי, אקרא וחונני פנני. One thing I ask of my God, only this do I seek, to live in the house of my God, all the days of my life. Hear me, my God, as I cry out loud, have mercy and answer my prayer. Shema Adonai Koli, Shema Adonai Koli, Shema Adonai Koli, Ekra v'choneni v'aneni. And it is always a little bit lonely to yismachu by myself here, but that I am. Yismachu hashamayim, yismachu hashamayim, yismachu hashamayim, v'tagel haaretz. Get your hands ready for the clapping. Yiramayam, 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 Umelo. Yiramayam, 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 Umelo. Yismachu hashamayim, hashamayim, Yismachu hashamayim, hashamayim, Yismachu hashamayim, v'tagel haaretz. All right, and we move on to Ma'ariv. We come. Join me, please, in the Jewish secret code. Are you ready to pray? Yes, I'm ready. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Baruch hu et Adonai hamevorach. Baruch Adonai hamevorach, hamevorach leolam vaed. Hamevorach, hamevorach
Let the whisper of the infinite enter the secret chamber of your heart. Yearning is a gift. It pierces the shell you build around you, around who you truly are. The source of kindness and the source of justice are, in truth, one source, the only one, the source of love. There is no other, no otherness. All that has been, all that is, and all that shall be, all comes from one. All is one. So please gather your seat if you're wearing your talit. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתרתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
תודה רבה, Rav Sheri Rabbah. We've come to our song of freedom and redemption. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדע בקודש, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה. מלכותך ראו בניך, בוקר ים לפני משה ומרים, זה אלינו ואמרו, זה אלינו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני גל ישראל. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם לדורותם ברית עולם. כי 6 ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. We call Cantor Jacob back to the bima.
Yitkadal v'yitkadash me rabba.
Amen.
Ve'amadi rakirute ve'amlik malkute. Ve'kaye konu v'yomekon uvkaye deko beit Israel. Bagala bagala uvizman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehesh me rabba mevorach. Olam ulal me'omaya yitbarak v'yishtabach v'yitbar v'yishomam v'yinaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei dekudesha riku le'ela mikol berkata v'shirata tush bekata v'nekemata damiram ve'alma v'imru. Amen. Ya la 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 Adonai. Ya la 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 sifatai tiftach. Ya la 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 ufi agid. Ufi agid tehilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu v'imotenu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor Behanora Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim Vekonei Hakol Vezoker Kazei Avot V'imahot Umevi Geula Livnei B'neihem Leman Shmo V'Ahava Melech Ozer Umoshia Umagen Baruch Atah Adonai Magen Avraham V'Ezrat Sarah Atah Gibor Leolam Adonai Mekaye HaKol Rav Leho Rata Rav Lehoshia Morid Hatal Mekakel Chaim V'Kesed Mekaye HaKol Berachamim Rabbi Somech Noflim Verofe Kolim Umatir Asurim Umekayem Emunato Lishene Afar Michamocha Bal Gevurot Umido Melach Melech Meimit Umekaye Umatzmiach Yeshua Beneman Atalekakayot Hakol Baruch Atah Adonai Mekaye Hakol.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, one who makes peace in the high places, make peace on us, the people Israel, and all the people of the world. And let us say, Amen. We have come for the reason we're here. We have come for Torah. And I ask Rabbi Sherry to join me up here on the bima, as well as Cantor Jacob, because he will be chanting. I'm going to stop the share for 1 second. Is there anyone who would like to have the Aliyah this evening? Anyone who's feeling like they need to be extra close to the Torah? Ellen Rose?
Thank you. Toda.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, I'm going to start the share again. And when we get there, the Aliyah belongs to you, dearest Ellen Rose. Are we ready? Open that ark wide. Here we go. Toda Rabah, Rabbi Sherry. Vayehi binso Aaron, vayomer Moshe, Kuma Adonai, ve'afutzu oivecha, ve'anusu misanecha, mipanecha, ki mitzion tetzeh Torah, ki mitzion tetzeh Torah, u'davar Adonai miYerushalayim, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, le'amo Yisrael b'kedushato. Rabbi Sherry, will you join me? You are muted, my darling friend.
Sorry.
Quite all right. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was dynamic.
Good.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo.
Gadol Adonai iti, uneramema Shemo yachdav.
Lecha Adonai hagedula v'hagevura v'haftiferet v'hanetzach v'hachod ki ho b'shamayim u'va'aretz ki ho b'shamayim u'va'aretz lecha Adonai hamamlacha hamitnaseh lecho Lerosh, Romemu,
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 Adonai Eloheinu, Vehishtachavu, Vehishtachavu, Lahakodsho, Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu. Toda Rabah. We are chanting from the book of Devarim. This is Parshat Shoftim. And Cantor Jacob is getting ready to chant. He's going to lay in for us. And meanwhile, we invite our dearest Ellen Rose to please.
So, Ellen, can you tell me your Hebrew name and your parents' names?
Navana, Bat, Sarah,
Hagara bat
Sarah, Natan.
Sarah v'Natan. Harishon.
Baruch atah Adonai.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach leolam vaed.
Baruch
Um,
Adonai.
So you repeat us.
she did already.
Okay.
Mike.
You want to
Baruch
start?
Adonai.
Yeah, go.
Baruch Adonai Barakte Otam Vaed. Baruch Adonai Barakte Otam Melech Haotam. Asher Baha Badu Mikol Ha'amim. V'natan Lanu Et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Shoftim v'shatrim. Titen leka b'chosharecha. Asher Adonai Elohecha. Noten leka lishvatecha. V'shavtu et ha'am mishpat tzedek. Lo tateh mishpat. Lo takir panim. Velo tikach shokad, ki hashokad. Yaver einei achamim, bisalech divrei tzadikim. Tzedek tzedek tirdof, leman tiyeh, v'yarashta et haaretz, asher Adonai Elohecha noten lach. Lo tita lecha, asherah koletz etzel mizbach Adonai Elohecha, asher taselach. Velo takim lecha, matzeva, asher saneh Adonai Elohecha.
Yashakoa. Yashakoa.
Toda rabah.
Ellen Rose.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chaim olam nata batokanu. Baruch atah Adonai noten Torah.
Amen. Well, this evening we are going to be graced by a devar by our Rabbi Sherry Joy. I'm going to stop that share, and Rabbi Sherry, if you don't
Yes.
mind, I'm going to pin you, girl.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I didn't know the
Thank you.
relationship was at that stage yet, but
Well, hey.
it's been 4 years. So. If we think of the Torah as a roadmap for good, faithful living, Devarim, Deuteronomy, is our last set of directions. Using the first person, Moshe Rabbeinu relays all the do's and don'ts to us. He's not only giving us guidance to help us to be better Jews, but to help us be better human beings. Tzedek, tzedek, tirdof, the words that Cantor Jacob chanted. I started with this paragraph and I wanted to look at some other things I'd written. And I wrote a drash when I was leading High Holy Days before I became a rabbi in 2019 that I want to share. So this drash originally begins with a little diary, and because of time, I'm going to make that a little shorter than it was. There were 5 days. I'm just going to do 2 days of the diary. Tzedek, tzedek, tirdof. How do we help maintain the system of truth and justice that we gifted the world in an era of multiple realities? Day 1, with pencil and paper. I'm not sure how many weeks have gone by here. Being able to write something each night will be helpful. Today, they let us out in the yard. It was the first time I'd seen the sun in days. I don't think the break lasted but 10 minutes, and then we were back to work. Of course, I couldn't say for sure exactly how long we were out there since they took my watch. The work is hard, really hard, but it helps the hours pass. I'm too afraid not to work hard. Some of the weaker people have been taken away. Since they have not come back, I shudder to imagine what has happened. My friend Sarah has a few ghoulish theories, but I try to think that maybe there's another place for weaker women. It's day 2, It seems there is less food each day. Not such a big problem. It's hard to have an appetite in here. Sarah started coughing last night. It has me worried. Nobody here seems to have any tolerance for someone who is sick. I have to pray for Sarah. We need her. She's the only one who knows a lot of prayers. We just finished learning the V'ahavta. I knew most of it, but some people were starting from scratch. And my diary goes on until the last line of day 5. The question that burns in my brain is, where is the justice? Why do people not learn from history? How can this be happening in the year 2026?
Yes, Rabbi.
Yeah, there's just a little bit more to go here, but when I did this in 1971 with my B'nai B'rith girls group, I think it might have been sent from B'nai B'rith headquarters. It was exactly like this. There was a diary, and it ended with, how could this be happening in 1971? And there were gasps in the room. In 2026, unfortunately, we're not gasping anymore. So another translation for tzedek, tzedek tirdof, besides justice, justice you shall pursue, is righteousness, righteousness you shall pursue. So one of the, when I started pursuing the theme of tzedek, tzedek tirdof, I found a Google book, and I had read several lines before realizing that this is in the publication called The Advocate, America's Jewish Journal, Volume 50, which was published 111 years ago today on August 14th, 1915. Emil G. Hirsch says, referencing tzedek tirdof from Torah, it's no exaggeration to say that tzedek is the contribution made by Judaism to the sanctities of human speech and thought. That term, so rich in implication, is the very cornerstone of the Jewish conception of life and world, of God and man, of duty and happiness, of success and worth. And he goes on to say that the price man must pay, even for the possession of virtue, justice and righteousness can only prevail where the effort is earnestly made to establish their dominion on earth or in the heart of man. And tzedek, tzedek tirdof, this is something we've given to the world. Every country with any sort of democracy that I know of uses our justice system. And that's something that we can all be proud of, but we also need to live it and help right when we see wrong. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Yasha Kochev. All right. I am going to share the screen again. And we're going to take a few minutes for some healing.
Rabbi Shush,
Yes, Bavakasha.
never mind. I'll put it somewhere else. I was going to ask for Doc's poem, but I'll move it.
I actually was going to ask for Doc's poem as soon as we were done with healing.
Okay,
So
that's the plan. Thank you.
all right, beautiful. Thank you. So what I would encourage you to do, I'm just going to play quietly in the background. I encourage you to please just unmute your phones, unmute your whatever's, unmute, and speak the names of the people you're praying for. I am praying for David Ben Sarah, my beloved, who had an anaphylactic reaction to a bee sting, which is pretty nuts for a beekeeper last night. So please unmute.
Leah bat Sarah, Sarah la bat Sarah, Chaim Hillel ben Chaya Bella, Ginger.
Esther bat Malka,
Martin Ben Adelaide, Ginny Beckmana, Aaron Ben Ilana.
Olivia, Evan, Anastasia, Lydia, and Stephen, and the IDF.
Ryan, Kira, Tibby, and Gabrielle bat Avraham.
All Sim Shalomers, their families and pets, and dear rabbis in need of healing, Marvin Gruber, Rabbi Shush for you and your family, Rabbi Sherry, you and your wife, and Ginger, Sue and Bob Bowers, Albert and Valerie Madison, Rebecca, Michael, and Grace Waters, and Ellen Friedman. Thank you.
תודה רבה. On the socials, Yadi is praying for Yanath Yadira Garciano, Ahuva Bat Avraham, and Jennifer Frakes Quinn. Is there anyone else?
My cousin Sylvia, all Sim Shalom Israel, Ellen Friedman, Ellen Rose, Joanne Hall with her family, Amy Handley, Professor Kruber, Albert and his family, Helen Dean, all cancer patients, and all in Israel who need peace and healing.
Thank you, Rudolph. Anyone else? Julia is praying for Professor Gruber and all people in pain and in need. And Sharon Jaffe is praying for John, Eric Schoen, Gabe, Stephen, Daniel, Georgette, Marvin, Albert, Valerie, Amy, Rabbi Sherry, Rabbi Galit, and all in need of healing. Oh God, please pray, heal her and him and them and us. El Narifanala, 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 El Narifanala. May the Holy One hear our prayers and send healing to all those we've mentioned, to all those we've not mentioned, and to the world. Amen. Doc, I'm going to stop the share. And
He already
ask-
has permission to share.
Yep.
Okay. This is a poem for Elul. It's titled A Time for Reflection. This time of the year, a time of reflection, a time of self-judgment, the beginning of healing and of moving forward. We review all our strangeness, our quirks, and our flaws, the ways we've been toxic, hurtful, wrong. We search in our darkness for wounds we have made, to ask then forgiveness that we might atone, seeking the gateway to love, to healing, to prayer. Then we move forward with passion and grace to accept the new us, accept the blank slate in the quiet stillness of prayer and,
A cliffhanger.
and of self.
So beautiful, Doc. What
I
a
try.
beautiful beginning to Elul. Thank you so, so much. Thank you so, so much. All right. I need you to thank you very much. And I will share as we begin to conclude our service. I am sharing now. And there we go. עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו לקהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. I never get to do this. How fun. שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוצר הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגובה מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום והשבות אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד. ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד. I hope you all enjoyed doing harmonies in your living rooms. We now call Rabbi Sherry.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ביעמד יברכיותי וימליך מלכותי, בחי יחון וביום יחון, ובחיי כל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן.
אמן.
יהי שמי רב המבורך לעולם ולעולם מאיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומן ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו, לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן.
אמן.
יהי שלום רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום בממיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו אמן.
אמן. קולו בלבב פנימה, נפש יהודי הומיה, ולבתי מזרח קדימה, עין לציון סופיה. עוד לא אבדה תקוותנו, התקווה בת שנות 2000, להיות עם חופשי בארצנו, ארץ ציון ירושלים. להיות עם חופשי בארצנו, ארץ ציון וירושלים. Ooh.
Oh wow. Today
wow.
Today Rabbi Elias gave me the entire song, and I'm only going to do 6 lines.
You sure you don't want to change it up to something you know really, really easily?
No, I think I want to have some time for us to discuss it after I do this song, because this song in particular has more than 5 titles.
Woo!
So,
Okay.
so I think it'll be something for us to talk about. I also want to make a few announcements. Rabbi, I'm sorry, Michael's going to be able to do Havdalah this week, so it is on. And
For tomorrow
also for
night, yeah.
tomorrow night. For next week, I'd like to ask you if possible to get on another device so you can use your cell phone. I'm going to prepare a little a fun quiz. So it's good if you can be doing that on your cell phone and
Is
being
this
on Zoom on
during
your,
the 6:30 time or during the service? Oh,
during the
awesome.
6:30 time.
Wonderful.
And right. And so if not, it is possible to do it on one device on your computer or on your cell phone. It's just complicated.
Okay.
Okay, that said, Adon Olam Hashem Alach B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra Liet Nasa V'chefze Kol Azai Melech Shemoni Kra V'imruchi Geviati Adonai Li V'lo Yira.
Whoa. That has so many titles.
Yes, yes.
Baba, black sheep, have you any wool?
Right.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
A, B, C, D,
D,
E, F,
F,
G.
G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also the original name for it. It was from a French children's song. And I don't have that in front of me, but you can look it up on Google.
I thought it was also from a piano piece. Was it Beethoven?
There's also, yes, Beethoven wrote a piano piece, but it was based on, the song was already in existence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
The song is from the 1700s. And there's there's a Scottish lullaby. Of course, I don't know the words to that, but that's also to this tune.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a real favorite in our house. Can you guess?
Which words are you using these days?
You know what? All the time we change it up. I mean, there's twinkle, twinkle, but really we do Baba black sheep and Baba white sheep. And yeah.
I learned them as 3 separate songs, and it wasn't until I was an adult that somebody said it was the same tune. I said, oh yeah, it's the same tune.
I was a preschool teacher for a lot of years, so I figured it out pretty quickly.
Also, there's something on Spotify that has 18 recordings of this in different renditions. And I couldn't get Alexa to do Alice's Spotify. I'm not the one with the membership, so I haven't heard it yet.
Cool. Anybody have anything good to share before we go?
Sue seems to be.
I was going to say, somebody who's first learning music or learning how to play an instrument, a piano or something, the Twinkle Twinkle is a very easy song to learn.
Sure is.
Yeah, it's an easy one. So
I will share with you. Do I have permission to share this? My Netzach just told me yesterday that all these years, he is over 35, thought that Humpty Dumpty was a potato.
I'll have to send him my quiz. I have potatoes and eggs and styles of cooking, and you have to respond potato or egg or both. And yeah, and
for
if
a chef, that'd be great.
And I have a little thing with it. If you get the right, there's points for each one, and if you get the right number, you got them all right.
Awesome.
Beautiful. That's okay. My brother-in-law thought, he's not from where we are. He grew up thinking that grapefruits was a berry, not something on a tree.
Well, botanically, he's kind of correct. They are like botanically in the berry, but you're right. It's a citrus fruit, so it's it's not
pretty, but he's
not that kind of berry.
Like a strawberry, you pick a strawberry. He thought it was like that, and he came to Florida, and my sister said, "No, that's a grapefruit."
That's hilarious.
He, yeah, I understand that thinking. When I first moved to Japan, I kept getting this drink out of the soda machine, and the first part of it said grape, and this really doesn't sound like grape, and I wasn't reading on in the katakana to fruits, so I thought I was drinking grape for months, and it was weird tasting grape. But the reason that grapefruit is because of how it grows the clusters.
Yeah.
That's why they named it grapefruit.
Yeah.
Eshkoliot.
Yes, eshkoliot. That's one of the few Hebrew words I know. Meets eshkoliot.
That was my favorite drink when I was a
Grapefruit
kid.
juice.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Anybody else have anything good to share? Mark and Barbara, I wanted to thank you, by the way. Thank you for holding down the fort and letting everybody in and allowing me to tune my guitar and warm up my voice and all those things that I needed to do prior. I'm very, very grateful.
You're very welcome.
It's our pleasure wherever we can help.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Rabbi Shush, are you
Yes.
on tomorrow morning?
I am not on, no, I'm not in my brick and mortar. It's my off weekend.
Okay.
But next weekend, holy moly, I will be here Friday night and there Saturday morning, and my fingers are going to be sore. But that's okay. It's all good. Yeah. Yeah. Anybody else have anything to share? Joanne, how did your grandson leave for college? Did he make it out?
He did. I just they just sent me some photos of him in his dorm room.
Uh,
So he is there. Yeah. I know, believe me. Yeah.
Yeah. It
And
happens so quickly.
It happened so quickly. I was just pushing him in a stroller last week. I'm telling
I know.
you. Yeah.
I totally get it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But he'll do great. He's in for
Wonderful.
wonderful 4 years. Yeah.
Yeah. Where's he going to school? That was the one thing I forgot to ask you.
West Virginia, Morgantown.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I have something. My one grandson got engaged this past Sunday.
Masalto.
He's in his senior year at Ohio University.
Beautiful. Oh, that's lovely. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. Oh, I like good news. It's wonderful. I will tell you that I got to talk to Rabbi Elias for a couple minutes before services started, and he was just coming home from Shabbat dinner, and he was still up and sends his love to everybody. And
I
it
was
was
kind of
just so
hoping-
good to hear his voice.
I was hoping maybe he would surprise us.
Yeah.
I know, but we really miss him.
I know. We
Yeah.
really miss him. We
Mhm.
really miss him. Yeah, absolutely. All right, my friends. Well, we have 2 minutes left. Is there anything anybody wants to talk about before I say Lila Tov? And
So Darabah, it was a beautiful, wonderful, uplifting service.
thank you so much. Thank you so much. We try. We try. We try. Yeah. All righty. Well, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. We will see you next week. And be well. Yeah. Rabbi Michael will be here tomorrow for Havdalah. And then we start the week all over again. But I'm not rushing it. I am going to enjoy Shabbat. So much love to all of you. Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Bye.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, y'all.
Thank you. Have a
Shabbat
good
Shalom. Absolutely. Toda Rabah, Rabbi Sherry.
Here, Rabbi Shush.
Wonderful job. Baby.